Alrighty guys, I am finally back from my trip from Bali. It was amazing. I got to see Komodo dragons, went snorkeling, hiking, ate street food, all the good stuff. But now we're back in Australia, and today we are reviewing, as you saw in the title of this video, the cheapest watch on AliExpress that I would recommend. And this is none other than the Sanda tank. Let's get on to the review. Now, as far as the packaging goes inside the box of the Sanda tank, you really don't get much with it. It literally is just the watch itself. Comes with the Sanda tank tag, but that's pretty much it. Let's first talk about the dimensions of this watch. So I have here the men's version, so it's got a 28mm in width, 35mm in length, 20mm lug to lug, 20mm lug width here, 7mm thick, and 34.5 grams. I used the caliper here just to measure it myself, and they were all correct. As far as the female version goes, I don't have it, but it is stated as 24mm in width, 31mm in length, 18mm in lug width, and 6.4mm thick, and only coming in at 28 grams. So regardless of which size you get, they're very, very light. Let's talk about the case finishing of this Sanda tank. So it's got 30 meters of water resistance with a stainless steel case back with the 4 screws. It's 304 stainless steel, so not 316L stainless steel case back. Only comes in at a hardlex crystal, which I'm not going to complain at this price point because of how cheap it really is. The case finishing is a very high polished zinc alloy, not stainless steel again, which again I'm not going to complain with the price point. But I would love to have seen a stainless steel version that is high polished for an extra cost. Also forgot to mention before, because it's very high polished, any kind of fingerprint or smudges is very clear to see, as you can see. So you'd have to give it a little polish every couple times and you'd be all good to go. But yeah, very, very fingerprint magnet there. The quartz movement, it just states as quartz from Japan, so it's a Japanese quartz. And even has a blue pip on the crown, which you can see resembling the Cartier tank's blue pip that they have, the sapphire that they have. I believe it's sapphire. Correct me if I'm wrong. But I mean, yeah, as far as the case goes, it's very nicely done, very high polish, no rough edges or bits that I can feel from my end here. So yeah, awesome. Now the next crucial part to this watch is obviously the watch strap. Now, considering the price point, you can't expect anything too great, but honestly, it's very comfortable. The leather seems to taper down in thickness, very thick on this end here, and a lot thinner here, very flimsy. This buckle is the biggest letdown for the watch, I'd say. Very sharp on the ends here, so be careful. So the first thing I would change for this watch would definitely be the buckle and changing the whole strap overall to get a better comfortable fit, and so it's easy, because as far as pressing it down goes, you have to put quite a lot of pressure. There you go. So yeah, that's just how it fits. Yeah, so not the greatest. Next, let's talk about the simple yet elegant dial we have here on the Sanda tank. So the handsets are very clean and very simple. It's a very nice blue on the handset, on the hour and minute. There's no seconds on here. Very much alike to the Cartier tank. You got a very nice clean dial, Roman numerals for the Cartier tank. You got a very nice simple painted dial of the Roman numerals on the Sanda dial there, paying homage, very similar to the Cartier tank as well. And overall, very nice, a very classy finish, and it's a very nice dressy piece to wear. And so without a further ado, let's do some wrist shots with this bad boy. I thought I'd quickly mention as well what I'm wearing on my wrist today, and this is none other than the Chameri, or whatever you want to call it. It's a Grand Seiko homage dress watch. Another classy dress piece, very affordable, VH31 Mecha quartz as well, almost like a cream white dial as well. So yeah, anyway, let's get on to the actual watch. Okay. With my 6.3-inch wrist, here is the Sanda tank on my wrist. I said it twice, pretend that never happened. But yeah, it's very nice. I feel like the woman's one would be almost better just to get that vintage feel, because vintage pieces are a lot smaller. So this one's actually, I think it fits fine. But honestly, I would probably go for the woman's one if you have a small wrist anyway. It'll look better. You get that vintage feel. And yeah, I mean, for literally under 20 Australian dollars, you cannot complain with this price point. It's just amazing, very easy to wear. You just set it, forget it, because it's a quartz. And it's very accurate as well. Never really loses track of time. But yeah, what can I say? It's just very classy, elegant, and I feel like it just represents exactly what you would hope it to be. And yes, the quality of it may not be the best. I'd definitely recommend changing the strap if you were to get this watch, and I would love to see Sanda do a stainless steel version instead as well, paying an extra amount, which I wouldn't mind because the quality feels very good, very sturdy for the price point. I mean, chrome plated, but can you really complain at that price point? And honestly, if you're looking for a Cartier tank homage that's literally as cheap as chips, this is chump money. This is chump change. This is so cheap. You can get the look of the Cartier tank for so cheap. And honestly, there's nothing you can go wrong with it. Like, it's chrome plated. If it breaks, it breaks. It's $20 AUD. And yeah, I totally recommend it. Even considering the fact that it's got not the best strap, a hard crystal or just mineral crystal. I highly recommend this watch. I've put it in the link in the description. It is affiliate, so it does help support the channel. And for those who are wondering, with my arm, it's recovering very well. I've got this like silicone stuff on right now to flatten the scarring of it, but hopefully it gets better over time. But I'm getting a lot more movement out of it, which I'm super thankful for. I'm making other watch reviews very soon after coming back from the trip, so I've got 3 watches lined up after this. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed the rest of your day. Thank you for watching God Tier Watches. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.